If you're a bivocational pastor, then this special flash episode is just for you. I'm Pete Mitchell, and in between our regular Church Planter podcast episodes, I'll be bringing you insight and ideas to help our bivo pastors have an easier and more profitable go at it. If you'd like more info on the training program specifically for bivocational pastors, you can check it out at missionbybusiness.com. All right, I'm going to share a strategy on this live stream or podcast, depending on how you get these, that has made me thousands, tens of thousands of extra dollars. Many businesses could actually implement this strategy into their business and have an instant rush of cash into their business. I'm thinking specifically right now of you, Brandon Woodruff, with your personal training business, because what I'm going to share with you is literally applicable to you and your business, because I just did it this morning in the personal fitness industry. So here's the strategy. The strategy is called the invisible funnel. And by the way, if you're like, what in the world is Pete Mitchell talking about this time? I am the co-host of the Church Planter podcast, publisher of Church Planter magazine, and I work with bivocational pastors. I help them have an easier go at it by helping them make more money, either in their current bivocational business or by getting them started doing what I do, which I am a marketing strategist for businesses. And so I help bivocational pastors become marketing strategists, because it is probably the easiest way to make a lot of money while not having to spend a lot of time doing it, because of ideas like what I'm about ready to share with you and how powerful it can be in your business and in the businesses of your clients. So the idea is this. It is called the invisible funnel. And I learned this technique from a guy by the name of Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson runs a company called ClickFunnels. He's a marketer, really, really good marketer guy. Here's the general concept. So I'm gonna walk you through how I've done it in real estate, and then I'll walk you through how we did it this morning. So the invisible funnel is this. I did a training for real estate agents on Facebook. Most real estate agents do not know how to run ads on Facebook. In fact, I'd say most business people don't know how to run ads on Facebook. They have all kinds of questions. So what I did is I offered them a masterclass. And I basically just put up a web page, had a video on it where I basically said, hey, look, I'm going to do this masterclass next Friday at 9 a.m. I honestly don't remember what time it was, but 9 a.m., let's just say. And here's what I'm going to teach you during this masterclass. I'm going to teach you how to run Facebook ads, how to set up your Facebook page, how to, what kind of ads are going to work for real estate, what kind of ads don't work in real estate, how to set up a conversion ad, how to do lookalike audiences, how to do custom audiences. Basically anything you want to know as a real estate professional on running Facebook ads, I'm going to show you on this masterclass that I'm going to do. And here's the key that you need to understand is that it is, I think what I charged them was $199 to go to this masterclass. However, I said it's $199 to go to the masterclass, but you don't have to pay the $199 until after you've attended the training. If the training isn't as good as I say it is, or you didn't learn anything new, or you didn't like the sound of my voice, I don't even care what the reason is. Send me an email after the training and tell me to not charge your credit card, and we won't charge your credit card. It's as simple as that. So it's better than a money-back guarantee, because I'm never going to have charged their card. They get to actually go through the entire training and only pay if they like it. So I have reversed the risk, right? Most of the time, if someone's going to go take a training somewhere, they run the risk of, well, what if I spend this money and it's not as good as they say it is? What if it doesn't do for me what I want it to do? Well, if that's the case, they've wasted the money. But when we reverse this risk and basically say, hey, look, you're going to put in your credit card to reserve your spot, but we're not going to charge your credit card until after the event. And in fact, I know one guy by the name of Dan Henry, he made $1 million in 3 months with this strategy. And I think he was selling a course for, I want to say, $4.99. And he was like, I'm not going to charge you for 2 days after the training. So that's part A. Part B is we give them the immediate option to prepay. So it's $199 or whatever number it is you want to use, doesn't really matter. It's $199 is what I think it was for the real estate agents. If you want that money back, the no charge guarantee, or you can prepay $99. And in prepaying I think it was $149 is what I did for them. If you prepay $149, then there is no money back guarantee because you're prepaying it and you're saving $50. I think that's what we did. And when we did that, the very first time we did it, we had 10 grand in sales. Now, did we have some people afterwards say, hey, don't charge my card, I didn't learn enough? Yeah, I think we had like 3 or 4 people. Did I care? Not even a little bit, not even remotely, because I still had a bunch of other people on there who did like it, got a lot out of it. In fact, then what we do is we have the offer for a better program at the end of that. And so in the case of the better program, it was, I think it was our Inner Circle is what we were selling at that. And that's a $3,000 a year program. Actually, it was Community Marketing System. That's a $3,000 a year program. So we already knew we had all these buyers, and then we offered them, hey, if you want the Community Marketing System, that's $3,000. And usually we give them some sort of incentive. Hey, we're going to take that $200 that you just spent on this course, and we're going to double it, and we're going to give you a $400 credit. So it's only $2,600 for you if you sign up in the next 24 hours. And that becomes another upsell. But the reality is this, it is such a great model because it takes away the risk. And so many businesses can do this. If you think about everything you know how to do, are there people who need and want to know how to do what you do? So this morning, we literally just completed our masterclass. So those of you who've been following the podcast or know who I am, know that I've lost about 95 pounds over the last 7.5 months. And that's a big deal. Well, I had a coach, his name is Wayne Ferris, and he's walked me through every step of the way, everything I should be eating, not eating, what kind of exercise I should be doing, not doing, etc. And so I just decided, hey, I'm going to do a Facebook Live on my personal feed on Facebook. So not a business page, nothing like that, just my personal feed. I don't want to tell my story because this is kind of a big deal, right? Losing 95 pounds, it's a big deal. And Wayne agreed to do it. I said, all right, we're going to put together this webinar. We put together the webinar. And what the offer was is, hey, we are going to do this masterclass next Friday where we're going to go into the 9 steps, the 9 secrets that Wayne has mapped out, the roadmap to get from fat to skinny. And it's $199. Good news is you don't have to pay until after the event. And if you like it, or if you want to prepay, I should say, it was $99. Because I was just like, look, let's just, basically give it away. I mean, I don't really care. And lo and behold, I had a bunch of people sign up for it, which was great, right? Because now we just literally completed the masterclass, which means that becomes a product now that we can then sell over and over again, or use it as a bonus, or use it as an upsell. I mean, it becomes a product that we get to now sell. And I got paid to create that product. And that, of course, is a good position to be in. So Brandon, you're a personal trainer. How many people are like, man, I'd really like to work with you, Brandon, but I can't really afford it? Well, maybe they should come to one of your master classes. Does your masterclass have to be live? It doesn't have to be. But one of the keys to this is, like, I've got a texting platform. So we texted everybody and said, hey, what are the number one things or the most important things that you want to learn in this masterclass? So they are telling us what they want to learn. And now we know that no matter what else happens, we have to make sure we answer those questions. We have to make sure we give them that value because that's what they really want to know. And we want them to get value out of this. We want them to leave this thing going, man, this is the greatest thing ever. So in our case, we had this program, $200 if they post-paid, $100 if they prepaid. Got a bunch of people. And then we did the whole thing. And of course, at the end, we've got our call to action of the next thing. What's the next thing? So one of the people asked, hey, what's the common denominator of the people who are really successful? And so I chimed in and I go, look, I'm going to answer this. Because Wayne was going through, hey, here's all the common denominators. I go, look, number one common denominator of people who are successful at losing weight is they have a personal coach. They have someone who they're accountable to and who can help them, because you constantly have to change your diet, put this food in, take that food out, add this supplement, take that supplement out. I mean, you need someone who understands the roadmap, the path to go from fat to skinny, and to be with you every step of the way. So he's got a 12-month program that he offers for $5,200. So again, we said, look, if you'd like to work with Wayne, we're going to double your $199 investment. I don't care what you paid. We're just going to assume you paid the $199. We're going to double that to $400, and we're going to take that off the top, so it's $4,800. And I was like, Wayne, you offer payment plans, right? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. We've got payment plans. So we're going to see people coming into that. But again, it's creating a product that gives value to people, that answers their questions. And at the same time, who's going to rise to the top? Well, that top 20% who Wayne wants as a client. So almost any business can offer this, because almost every business has people who want to know more about something. Like I said, Dan Henry made $1 million selling Facebook ads. So this actually becomes a strategy to help make back your ad spend money. So as an example, Dave Negri and I, we do a lot of advertising, and we get a lot of people who opt in. So we get a lot of people in our funnel. Now, do they all set up calls with us, which is how we sell them into our products? No, they don't. In fact, only about 5% do. The other 95% don't. So what do? We offer the other 95% an invisible funnel, where we're going to take them through a masterclass. We're going to give them great value. We're going to answer all their questions. Some people are going to end up doing that. Some people aren't. The ones that do are the right people. And by the way, we're going to offer our upsell at the end of that. And the ones that rise to the top and say, hey, I want that, we give it to them. And so it becomes another revenue source for us. Literally, I've made tens of thousands of dollars with this. You can take it. And if you're a marketing strategist like I am, you can go to other companies and say, hey, look, I see what you're doing here. How about we do this invisible funnel thing? And you get to come off as the expert and show them how you can generate a whole bunch of money for them. Brandon, I want you to do it because you want to come through my marketing strategist program. Well, here's a way for you to make the money to come through the marketing strategist program. And by the way, if you, bivocational pastor, want to come through my marketing strategist program, head on over to missionbybusiness.com. I've got a free training up there. I walk you through the whole program. In fact, I literally, because I can't leave things alone, I literally just redid the video and tweaked it a little bit more, and because I really want people to see exactly the power and what it is that we do for companies, and why I think it is such a powerful way for pastors, specifically bivocational pastors, to make an income while helping their community by being a great value to their community. So the invisible funnel is just the idea that I want to give you here today in this video. You can use it. Again, one of the beautiful things about it is it's the no charge guarantee. We won't even charge your card unless you get value out of this training. So you know they're always going to get exactly what they wanted. Because if they didn't get value, you don't charge their card. Again, Pete Mitchell here. Head on over to missionbybusiness.com. Check out that training. Do it this weekend, guys. Don't wait any longer. Do it now. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.